It's like
but
it's like Masters GM NA.
yeah, it's like mostly GM and Challenger, just saying.
Okay,
But
yeah.
yeah, so like I'm this game was like a good game in the sense of like it was very out of my comfort zone, and I guess you'll see that.
Okay.
So, yeah,
All right.
and and I don't know how you do this, but like I've been coached before by like different people, so like everyone has their own style.
Yeah.
If you have any questions on like why I made a play, I can try and like say
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
reasoning, I guess, and
I
you
mean,
can tell
I'll be
me
honest.
like if my reasoning is
I rarely do
flawed.
coaching. In fact, I'm pretty sure
Okay.
I've only coached like my friend IRL. I mean, someone's asking for coaching in chat. I was like, yeah, whatever. I mean, fuck playing the patch, but I'm actually about to fall asleep playing on ladder. But
Yeah, I
that's all
guess
good.
if you see like an egregious mistake, or if I
Yeah,
or if you have like a question on, I guess, a suspicious play I made, because I guess that'll reveal
okay,
some deficiencies I have. Because
yeah,
I'm a bad, like
works.
I don't think I'm a fundamentally good player.
Yeah, I
So,
mean the holds are fine.
and I think I have a lot to learn. So,
Okay, all right. So we have tier open, window pair.
and then yeah, if you think if you think of anything like,
Yeah,
I guess yeah,
this
I'd
is
be
recently,
curious to
right?
know.
This is not this patch.
This is today, like 2 hours
Okay,
ago. Yeah, yeah. This was I played a line that I'm not very comfortable with. So, and
okay,
I guess you'll see. I don't want to spoil anything, but I played pretty out of my comfort zone. I tried to at least. So.
okay. Hold Darius pair. That's fine, I guess. I mean, oh, let's see what else we have. Mm, I mean, this opener's not. What's the galaxy? Do you remember?
Uh,
Let me see if we
no.
have the galaxy. I don't think we ever see the galaxy. Oh great, galaxy is unknown. It's over.
I
Yeah,
have
we.
I have outplayed. Does it show on outplayed if I pull up the bot?
I don't know. I mean,
Oh,
it's fine. Oh,
prismatic prelude. Prismatic prelude. That's what it
prismatic
was.
prelude. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um.
It wasn't like gold sub or anything like crazy like that.
Okay. I mean, if
Yep.
it's prelude, I probably wouldn't hold Darius pure. Honestly, like it's like just doesn't do anything. I would just hold. I would just rather hold Cog Kindred, honestly. But that just depends on the person. I mean,
I
prelude
just
does
thought I
change
was gonna
some
play
things.
more towards like an AP line and holding like
Okay.
a bruiser pair.
Here.
I
Okay.
guess. So.
You reroll shopping spree instantly. What's your reasoning for that?
I like anyone. I just haven't seen this augment get picked since like set 11, and I didn't know if it was good or not.
Okay.
So I just
I mean,
that's a knowledge gap. So I just
yeah.
didn't
I
pick.
mean, it's not a great augment anymore, but I mean, everything depends on the spot. I would always reroll investment here first.
Right.
This
Yeah,
augment
the
is
order does matter. You're
this
right.
augment is almost true untakeable. The only time you can even take investment strategy is to play gorilla in
Hmm.
either a full gold opener or like scuttle puddle, and that's the only way you're even like considering this augment. The augment itself is just like not strong enough.
Yep.
Like if you don't have a gold opener and you don't have like I don't know a stable board, like the board is almost unclippable. Like if you look at your board here, what the fuck are we investing in, right? Like
Great.
you will literally never like you will literally never click investment strategy. There is a world where you click shopping spree versus investment strategy,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So obviously just reroll that
The
first.
order does matter, and I guess sometimes
Oh,
I
I mean
get
the order
lazy and I
matters for
don't.
sure.
And
Wait, the order matters a
the
lot
order matters.
in augment
Yep,
rerolling
you're right.
because you always want to reroll your worst one first. If you reroll your like best one or mid tier one first, and then you reroll into worst one, then you're stuck with trash, right?
Yep, yep.
Okay, reroll one two. We just reroll one through three. Okay.
Well, like
Take hedge fund.
like I really I like hedge fund, so I kind of
You
knew that I was
like
picking
hedge
that one.
fund.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think this augment's really good. Is that a knowledge gap?
That's yeah, that is just a knowledge gap. This augment is not that I mean, this is like a I mean, as Broseph would say, what if you load it with investment strategy, Nunu, slow cooker anomaly? That's not even the same set, boss man. Alright, anyway. Okay, as Broseph would say, this is just a math equation.
Okay,
And I mean after you take this a few times you'll realize that it's like not that good. But like, I mean,
okay.
it's probably better than shopping spree. This augment gets better if it's a gold opener as well. A lot of augments change depending on what your initial game plan is. If you're making 10, hedge fund is a lot better. If you're making 10, right, you obviously hit the intervals more, and you're probably stacking the early game anyway because your opener is trash anyway, right? You're taking hedge fund. You don't have you don't have a combat. You don't have an item from your prismatic, so you're basically putting down a prismatic. And this augment as a standalone just does not give you that much gold, right? Because if you think about it, it gives you 25 gold, right? So the augment reads gives 25 gold. Your max interest is increased to 10. So you're not using max interest increase to 10 until you reach 50 gold. You're not reaching 50 gold because A, it's not a gold opener, B, you didn't make 10. So by the time you reach 50 gold, it's already like 2.5. So you're already losing like augment value on that. That's why the augment is better in like gold opener or whatever, right? Because you're reaching the value of your augment earlier, right? So it just, I mean, that's kind of like, I mean, that's like a fundamental thing about like let's say they make new augment in the future. You just have like to not get the wrong read again. You just have to like think about what the augment actually does for you, right? So like an augment like hedge fund, this reads gain 25 gold on 2-1. Max interest increase to 10. So max interest increase to 10 is completely negligible until you get to 60 gold. So that part of the augment does not even exist until you reach 60, right? Which means
like down an entire augment until
yes, which means, well, it's not down entire augment. You're down part of the augment value, right? Because Riot Games puts augments in the game. Every augment is balanced around them having power. Some part of your augment's power is the fact that you can make interest beyond 50. Does that make sense? Right?
Yep.
So power is allocated accordingly, and you're not maximizing the power because you're not getting to the 50 gold, right? That's why this augment is more powerful in something like hedge fund, or in something like gold opener, in something like Scuttle Puddle, and something like gold subscription. Just because you're getting more value out of your augment, right? It's just
that makes sense,
right? So in this spot, it's particularly worse, just because you don't have the gold opener, and you don't have
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess my like
honestly,
lack of
all of these
understanding
options
there
are
was
pretty bad. Like One Rank Trainer 2 is not particularly good. This is good in like some patches, but
I guess my like my gap there from like what you just explained was I know that hedge fund is really good in like Scuttle Puddle or like
yeah.
gold openers because that you hit your intervals faster and
Yeah.
you end up making more gold that way. I guess I didn't think about the other side, which is the augment becomes worse when it's not a gold opener. Like I kind of had it at a tier and I never moved it down, but only move it up when it's a gold opener. So, and then if like middle and right were, because I don't really know how to like value between that and like upward mobility and then unexpected.
I mean, shopping spree is not that good either. I mean, upward mobility is also like another augment that's like better the more gold you have, right? So like, this is and like then, true of like a lot of prismatics where like they're just better the more gold you have.
Oh, it's loot sub. Sorry, it's loot sub.
It's loot sub. Yeah. I know that now.
Might be.
What is his rank? This is
GM. This was like
GM-ish.
650 LP.
He's peak 700 LP this set.
Yeah. But I'm bad at the game, so no flame, please. Thank you.
So right. So like, let's say you want to take hedge fund here. What is your game plan taking hedge fund?
So like, okay, my game plan from this spot was I have hedge fund. I like maybe can have a good opener, but I took hedge fund.
Have a good opener.
Should
I? What is your reasoning for maybe can have a good opener?
Like I could slam an item and like play for 2 bruiser and like I could like play a board and like play to kill units and like you know what I mean? And maybe I'm not like wording myself correctly, but like I'm not gonna play to 5 streak obviously with hedge fund, but like
am I like because
but I
go ahead.
But I know that I'm taking an augment that's gonna help me scale later in the game, so I'm already planning to like fast 9 or play some sort of like not win out comp, but like I'm not playing to streak the early game basically. Like
not playing to streak early game. Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, what is your plan with taking? Like, what do you think you want to play from this spot?
Right now, especially with the Draven, and I'm about to scout and like decide if I'm like, if I am full, like if I'm gonna full open or if I'm gonna like try and kill units. But I know I'm not gonna like win any fights. Like no one's winning fights with fucking hedge fund. So I mean, like, and then I want to make an econ and roll as fast as possible is the other thing. So
I mean,
that was my reasoning. If that was.
Because like I mean if I'm taking hedge fund, right, like I'm like in your mind they're like, okay, if I take hedge fund it puts me in X lines, right? So this patch I don't know if you know the line section that well, but like in this patch if you take hedge fund,
Zeri,
you're already
Urgot.
very limited on the lines you can take.
Yep.
Okay, and I guess to follow up that question, so what by taking hedge fund, what do you think are your available lines to you now?
Zeri, Urgot, like probably not Dynamo because I think you want to play Dynamo from like a good streak. Probably not Vex because you probably want to play that from like a good streak and not a loose streak.
Okay.
So like mainly like Urgot Zeri is like what I think that is the first two things that come to mind.
Okay. I think that's another like fundamentally like issue, I guess. I don't know what to call it issue, but it's like not viewing the game completely correctly. Like to take a augment like hedge fund, you're plus gold, right? But you like most of the time you're not plus enough gold to gold 9, which is one of the big issues of hedge fund. Is if you're not in a galaxy like Scuttle Puddle, I guess I'll explain this in like a to help with your fundamentals. But like hedge fund, the reason it's like okay in some galaxies or some games is because it gives you pass the next gold threshold. And what I mean that is like on 4-1, let's say you took hedge fund and you're probably like level 8 like 80 gold, 90 gold. That's not enough gold for you to go 9, which means you're forced to roll down an 8. But if you're in a like high gold galaxy or like it's like triple priz or something or it's like Scuttle Puddle, it gives you a lot more gold to work with, which makes it more likely for you to pass the threshold to get an early level 9.
Like you hit the critical mass
Yes,
to
exactly,
hit the
exactly.
like Urgot. Okay,
Right.
yeah, that makes sense.
So like
Hedge fund lets you like compound.
exactly,
like
right.
it
It's a
compounds
synergy, right?
better
So
with other.
the reason this augment is sometimes takeable is because of the synergy it gives you, and that synergy allows you to play the ideal line, like let's say Urgot, better.
That makes sense.
Right.
But it alone shouldn't let. It's not going to let
Exactly.
you like 4-2 level 9 roll 100
Yes,
gold.
yes, exactly. And then like if
That
you
makes
look at a
sense.
comp like Zeri, you're like you're thinking to yourself, this is a level 8 comp, right? What does the comp scale off? So like
Items.
yeah, items, right? Because obviously it's exotech, it's reads the augment. So you're committing a prismatic tier augment to roll it on 4-1 for your comp that scales off items and combat power. Right. So now, do you see where like the fundamental flaw is coming in?
Yes.
Right. So like, I think I talked about this when I was like playing like Mark's Van like earlier in the stream. Like someone asked this question, but basically like you want your augments and like your game plan to be aligned. Right. So like that's a mix of like knowing what lines you can play from what augments and like just knowing the synergies of like, oh, the Urgot board needs a lot of gold, or like the Cypher board also needs a lot of gold to hit. So in this spot, if you are deciding to take hedge fund, I would probably like look to play Cypher most likely, because it's, I mean, you already have the Draven and you can't really make it deny at this point. I mean, honestly, I would never be in the spot in the first place because I don't think I would take hedge fund. But
What would you have taken?
I mean, I'd probably reroll middle first. I mean, all the options are pretty bad. I don't think hard commits that takeable either. I mean, honestly, if I was playing on, I'd probably just like, if I was playing on stream, I'd probably just rip the Wandering. But
But if you're in tournament, like if you're at Worlds, if you're at Worlds, like what are you taking?
Shopping spree is not that good either. I mean, hedge funds like, I mean, it's just a math equation between hedge fund and shopping spree, honestly. That's
Oh, Yoon is right. It might be Wandering since it's loot sub.
Yes.
And as soon as I picked up the thing, I should have scouted the loot sub before I picked anything.
Yes. I mean, number one. I mean, obviously we didn't know
what
what the thing was, right?
Yep.
But like, yeah,
I should have scouted. That was my bad.
You definitely need to scout that.
Yep.
But I mean, this is like, I mean, augment choice wise, basics.
Reroll
Reroll the worst augment by far.
Right.
Reroll the worst augment by far. Think about what's good, right? Like, I think you're not paying attention to what's good in the galaxy. Like, if you're in tournament and you're locked in, the number one thing is like, oh, this is the galaxy. Like, if you'll go into tournament, you'll have a read, and your read will differ depending on what galaxy you have. So most players will like, oh, this is the galaxy. This is what I think is good in the galaxy, and then I'll kind of like eliminate